Hello Stampers! In this video I'm going to show you how to make this Halloween origami treat box using the Little Things stamp set. This stamp set is great for all occasions. We've got Halloween, this nice peppermint stripe made extra special for you, December deliciousness, sweets for my sweet, just really cute stamps to make really fun projects. Now I love origami cards, origami boxes. If anybody knows me, they know I love boxes. And so I'm going to show you how I created this box. I just love them because they're so nice and neat, and I really like this folded edge. So we're going to start with the box. And I started with an 8 by 8 inch piece of basic black cardstock. And I've scored it using the diagonal score plate. If you don't have one, you can still make this box. I'll show you an alternate way for making it if you don't have the score plate. But if you do, you're going to score it at 2, 4, and 6. So basically you can take any square. You're going to start at the middle. So since this is 8 inches, you're going to start at 4. And then you're going to do the middle of this, so that's 2, and the middle of this, so that's 6. So you're going to score it 2, 4, 6 on each side, on all 4 sides. And then you're going to fold all the score lines, and it's good to burnish all the score lines with your bone folder as well. And this one is going to get folded the other way. So you're going to do that on all 4 sides. And then you're going to trim each side. So you're going to trim, and you're going to start on one side, and you're going to cut along the score line just to the middle of the box. You're going to do that both sides here. So it creates this little flap. You're going to do it on the other side, only on 2 sides. Do not do it on the other 2 sides, or you will end up cutting the corners off your box, and you don't want to do that because these are going to act as flaps. So you're going to take these 2 sides that have these flaps, and you're going to fold the points all into the middle. So you see the point is going to go in the middle, this point is going to meet in the middle, and it creates these flaps. And these flaps are going to fold over each other, so this flap can come over, and also this point is going to meet in the middle again. See how nicely that comes together? Same thing, fold these, and if you want, you can put a little piece of adhesive right here, and that will hold your box down. But as you can see, you might not even need that piece of adhesive to hold the box in place. But if you want the box to be really sturdy and you want to be sure that it's going to stay in place, you can put some adhesive on the inside of those flaps. So that's how you put the box together. So this is the bottom of the box. It's smaller, it's 8 inches, started at 8 inches. And then this is the top of the box, so it's larger. It's 8.5 inches. And I recommend that you go up 1/2 inch for the box top. So you want an 8 inch, start with 8 inches here, do 8.5 here. And it's the same thing, you're gonna fold everything, and you're gonna do the same thing to create this box. So if you have the diagonal scoring plate, I scored it at 2 1/8, 4 1/4, and 6 3/8. So it's the same principle. So this is 8.5, so you're starting in the middle at 4 1/4, and then you're going to do in the middle here, so that's 2 1/8, and then the middle here is 6 3/8. So you're going to score along all of those lines. But if you don't have a score plate, a diagonal scoring plate, you can still make this box. It's just going to create a crease in the middle of the box, which is fine. It still works. So to do that, you're going to start with, and I'm just going to show you on a scrap piece of paper. So it's not going to be like the best thing, because you need a square. So I'm just going to show you real quick. This is just my rough draft. So I'm going to fold the paper diagonally in half both ways, and this is going to be my point. So I can see that this is my point right here. And so I'm going to fold all the points into that middle point, and this is what is going to start to create the box for me. And then to get the other two score lines, you're going to take the point and bring it to where the new score line meets right here. So you'll do that on all four sides. So this box can be done without the score plate. You don't need it. But I like the score plate. It just makes the lines nice and crisp and clean. And then the last score line, you're just going to bring the point to this score line that you just created. So you've got the same box going. And so it's the same thing. You're going to trim and trim on the other two sides and then bring the box together. So it's still going to be your origami box. But that's how you do it. If you don't, it just creates this lovely diamond pattern. So that's how you're going to do it if you don't have a diagonal scoring plate. But if you do, it's really handy. So once you have the box, it's going to look like this. And then to add some design to the box, you're going to use the diagonal background. And this is really fun because we're going to create this crisscross pattern using the diagonal. So you're going to ink up the background. You probably only need to ink part of it up because we're just doing a little piece. And then just use a piece of scrap paper to ink that up, to rub it on. So you've got your diagonal going one way, then we'll ink up that same area and we'll turn it 90 degrees. So we're going to be going the other way now. And we'll just rub that on. So then, isn't that cool? You've got this fun crisscross pattern. So that's going to go on top of our box. And then I have used the Starburst punch to punch out from a piece of basic black cardstock for the background here. And then I have stamped in Whisper White this stamp, and I've done it twice. So I've stamped once in Whisper White with basic black, and then punched that out with the 2-inch circle punch. So here's the 2-inch circle punch, and you're just going to go ahead and punch the middle out because you want that middle part. And then you're going to ink up the stamp again in the basic black, but you're going to stamp just a little sliver of Lemon Lime Twist. Get that inked really well. And you just want the label. And then you're going to cut out the banner. You're going to fussy cut. I know we're spoiled with punches and dies. We don't like to fussy cut anymore. But when you fussy cut it, then you get this really cute lemon lime label that you can put right on top of your punched. And I put both of them on dimensional, so there's some dimension. But this is just a super cute Halloween treat box, an origami box. I hope you go make one of your own now. We're gonna do this for my stamp club. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video and learning how to make this fun Halloween origami treat box. Thanks for watching.